It's Jordin Silver live in studio with Iglu and Hartly. Thank you guys so much for coming here. You know, I really was hoping that none of you would be wearing shirts because, yeah,
we could take it to that level.
I would. Yeah. We have a camera.
All right, so Simon's already got his shirt off. That was pretty quick.
Can't even see it.
So you guys definitely the best new band of '09. I know it just started, but really excited to hear
thank you so much.
everything that you guys come out with. For those who don't know, what's the story of the band? How'd you guys come to be?
Well, I guess it started, like 10 years ago, pretty much, just with me producing beats and just wanting to like have a band to do that with, and I just kind of took that like songwriting, beat kind of making skills, and I was in college and I met Sam first out of all the guys, and I was called Iglu back then. I got it from my buddy who's mentally handicapped. I used to help him out in high school, and I was like, what should my DJ name be, you know? And he's like, Iglu, and I was like,
awesome.
I mean, of course, like I can't believe I didn't think of that. So I dropped the double O's and made it a U to be a little bit more cool.
Of course.
Obviously.
It is.
And then Sam was Hartly Dark.
Which is pretty nonsensical
but cool sounding nonetheless.
Yes, of course.
I was going also for the cool factor of the sound.
Yeah, so we went for ultimate cool factor, stripped it down, Iglu and Hartly, and Simon joined the band shortly after, started playing some guitar for us, and moved to California with us three, and had Lewis over here move out from my hometown of Chicago, actually originally to do like graphic design stuff for us. Everything we do is like in-house. We do all our own stuff. Like the label doesn't do crap except for sell our CDs. So we kind of pride ourselves on doing everything ourselves, and Lewis actually became the drummer, and he never drummed before.
Really?
Yeah, just playing the drums.
Why don't you tell that story? That's kind of a good one.
Drummers are so hard to find, you guys.
Yeah, Jarvis just kind of just told me one day I was going to go out to Vegas for the weekend, and he's like, hey, we got a show on September 11th, you know. I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, you got to practice. I'm like, for what? He's like, because you're going to play the show. And I was just like, no. He's like, no, yeah, you are. And I was like, okay, yeah, that's cool, sure. So I got back, practiced for the full day, and then I had to convince the other band members that I was going to be the drummer. So I just walked outside. Yeah, they just
Lewis,
walked in the door.
Lewis
like,
has
hey,
got
guys,
some like Latin rhythm.
I'm
So
gonna be the
Yes,
drummer.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, that was my basic intuition, you know. I
he's
was
got
like,
this Latin like
he's
swagger
He's
rhythm.
Filipino, and he kind of, he has this way with ladies, with different athletic things. It just seemed like he could do anything, basically.
Coordinated enough, and I just did it.
Wow.
And I loved it.
So moving to LA is one of the American dreams. How did LA treat you guys when you got there?
At first, it was harsh. I mean, we were unknown. We had to go just knock on all the doors that we could find, like all the venues, meet all promoters, try and play clubs, try and find some way to get in front of a crowd when, we didn't have any sort of crowd. Nobody knew about us.
We'd lie. We'd be like, we can bring like 400 people. I swear to God. And
How many showed up?
Then, like 3 would show up. But, like, the 3 became 6, which became 12, which became 24. Always multiples of 12, just,
of course.
I don't know why that's, maybe it's...
Because there's so many of you.
Yeah.
Exactly. And we actually found our big in when we met a couple promoters, just late night partying. I would party with these guys for, like, I'd be like, all right, I'm going to go out with Herman. But I'm not going to come home for 2 days probably.
What?
No, it was kind of hardcore partying in Hollywood, but it was worth it to, like, get the guys, to be like, yeah, hell yeah, play my, 1,000-person nightclub that never even features live music. They're all fucked up. Like, sure, Jarvis, just come up. Bring the band over, it's 7 o'clock, and set it up. And then we'd actually do it, and they'd be like, oh, shit, and, like, really nervous, the whole time.
Like this club of, like, 1,000 people with just, like, a DJ, and no one's expecting a band. All of a sudden, the music would shut off, and there'd be, like, a little cheesy light, like, go up on us, and we'd just start playing. People were like, what the fuck is
That's
this?
awesome.
We brought our own light system.
But you won the crowd, obviously.
Totally. That's kind of how we got our in LA. We just started playing all these clubs that would have, 500 to 1,000 people already there, so we didn't have to do any work.
That's so awesome. What's the weirdest place you guys have played a show?
Oh my goodness!
A moving boat while it was raining.
Yeah.
What?
On the front
Story.
of the boat outside. Yeah.
New Year's Eve. Well, we met up.
Acoustic?
We met up with these guys from this website called music.com, and they really, like, I don't even know if they even did anything there, but it's such like an expensive domain name, it seems like, but they really didn't do anything. But they did have us play their New Year's Eve party, which is like in the harbor over in Newport, or not Newport, Marina Del Rey. And it's just like a bunch of boats, like a bunch of rich dudes like dressing their boats up for Christmas, you know, being like, this is my boat, wow. You know, so we had the music.com boat, and then I had the loudspeaker, and I was just yelling shit at people. There's like thousands of people lined up to watch this thing, you know, and all I was doing was like, myspace.com/Iglu and Hartly. Go there. All right, guys, Iglu and Hartly here. Like, just like,
Just being obnoxious.
singing our version of Rudolph. That was a great moment, too.
Okay, I was going through some of your fan sites, and I found a photo gallery of you guys playing at an Urban Outfitters in Liverpool. Did that actually happen?
Yeah.
We played at 3 Urban
What is
Outfitters.
it like to play in a store that's meant for clothing?
Well,
I've never
here's the
seen a
deal.
performance there.
Not as cool as you'd expect.
Okay.
But it was cool because we met people and we could bring them to our gigs.
We
and
met everybody. We made everyone sit down cross-legged, and we sat down cross-legged.
Because it's already so awkward that we just want to make it as awkward as possible.
Starting off at the most awkward point you can is always best because you can't get any worse.
Good point.
So
So if everybody already feels like
what's going on?
you know what was the shame about that? They didn't even give us any free clothes or anything like that. No.
What
They
are
gave
some
us
of your
like a-
favorite stores to shop at?
You know what?
I
Not
usually
really.
don't really shop that much. I usually just like
I
look
hate
at
it.
I'm like, these are AJ's pants and like Simon's shirt.
That is my shirt.
Do you guys all live together in the house that's on your website?
Yeah, we
did
did.
for 2
We did
years.
for 2.5 years, and we just had to give it up because it was rent. You know,
Yeah,
and
we've
we
been on
couldn't
tour
afford
for
it.
like already been on tour for like 8 months. So
Right.
Who's the dirtiest, grossest roommate out of all of you guys?
Jarvis.
Question.
Really?
I guess,
You look the cleanest though right now.
You know
No
what?
offense, guys.
I go through phases. Probably my dirty phase is maybe the dirtiest.
Yeah.
While you're going through a dirty
Yeah.
phase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm in a clean phase.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So.
How do you guys deal with the negative feedback? The very little
Just don't
negative
pay
feedback.
attention to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're having the fucking.
we kind of
time
see a
our
lot of
lives.
humor in it. You know,
It's
Yeah.
a lot of the times like
It
the things
teaches
that,
you about
the
humanity.
the things that people say, you're like, it's like hilarious.
Yeah.
My favorite one is the guy's like, so if you want to wrap your arms around Jarvis's baby old 6-pack, then you can, but I'm not gonna, or something. And it was like, dude, this guy's totally covering up his gayness. So you gotta kind of pick through and like realize like they're like weird insecurities through them writing about our music. Because if you're a perfect person, then you're obviously gonna like us.
Of course.
You know?
Of course. So tonight's show is 21 and up. Do you guys have any suggestions for the kids under 21? How the hell they can see you?
Sneak in.
Totally.
Dude, show up at the back.
Yeah,
We'll
we-
get as many people in through the back as we can. We've done it all
We
tour.
do that all
I mean,
the time.
Oh,
Like,
really?
We don't want
Yeah.
kids to miss out on that shit.
I know. The kids are calling up and they're like, man, it's 21 and up. And I was like, I'll ask them.
We're gonna.
just
I
don't
mean,
tell them we sent you. You know.
Exactly.
This is our first time in Seattle, so we're definitely gonna come back and we'll definitely arrange a show where it'll be like 12 and up.
12 and up. Perfect. So nobody under 11.
Yeah.
Good.
No, 11
That keeps everyone out of
No,
trouble.
how about just when you develop ears and you can actually distinguish sound? At what age is that? Like 2, 3?
Yeah.
Yeah. Something like
3
Two.
and up.
3 and up.
3 and over.
You guys are like Tycho toys.
Yeah.
Bring your
Awesome.
toddlers.
Well, tonight at Chop Suey, Iglu and Hartly, thank you guys so much for coming in. It was an
Hell yeah.
honor. Your song's amazing.
Thank
And
you.
you're all very handsome and all shirtless, of course.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. It's
Thank you so
107.7
much.
the end.